Hello everybody, welcome to Israel's Church of Living God. I'm Brother Rodney and Brother Gerald will be reading today. We'll be doing a lesson today entitled Prosperity Teaching. Who really prospers? Prosperity Teaching. Who really prospers? Now, because mainly that's what we got, especially on TV now. They call them televangelists, and it's all about getting money. That's what the Word of God has come to. And that's what the church has come to. About men getting money and getting rich. And a lot of them don't work. Not to say that the laborer is not worthy of his hire. But a lot of them don't work. And they make their living off of the church. Now, the fair exchange is no robbery. So if you're a minister, you're preaching the Word of God, and that's the way you get your money, from the church, a salary from the church, then that's your right. But when we used to look at the apostles and everything in the Bible, they all worked. Jesus himself, they say, was a carpenter. So we're going to do this lesson and show you that who really prosper. And it is the preacher, he is the one that's really prospering. The people are not prospering, the preachers are. But we're going to pick this up at Genesis, the 39th chapter, to show you that God, he will make man prosper. So I don't want everybody to get it confused that when you get prosperity, you get some prosperity, that God is not blessing you. He is. But God didn't tell you to take his money and go off and take the church's money and go off and do your personal business, like buying all these cars and buying planes and, summer houses in Florida and all this type of stuff. So we're going to Genesis 39 and 39 and 1. Genesis 39 and 1. Go ahead and read it.
And Joseph was brought down to Egypt, and Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh, captain of the guard, an Egyptian, brought him of the hands of the Ishmaelites, which had brought him down thither.
Go ahead.
And the Lord was with Joseph, and he was a prosperous man.
See, and the Lord was with Joseph, and he was a prosperous man. So the Lord will cause you to prosper. I mean, we don't have no problem with that. If God give it to you, then he give it to you. Go ahead and read. Because every man gets his portion under the sun. But go ahead.
And he was in the house of his master, the Egyptian. And his master saw that the Lord was with him, and that the Lord made all that he did to prosper in his hand.
So, even the Pharaoh saw that God was with Joseph. You understand? So he took a liking to Joseph because he knew God was blessing Joseph and making Joseph prosper. So he had favor toward Joseph. Go ahead and read.
And Joseph found grace in his sight, and he served him, and he made him overseer over his house.